Emojis have taken over. How those little icons are actually improving your life. Plus, they pitched their inventions and left with no money, outswimming the sharks and succeeding. But first, the height of sophistication in a can. Why canned wines might beat the bottle and the box. That's at the top of our list right now. Wine sales for 2016 in the U.S. hit $60 billion. We recently saw a surge in boxed wine, but the latest trend in vino is to put it in a can. The big question, can Cab in a can taste as good as, say, Bordeaux in a bottle? Teresa Strasser is putting canned wine to the test at the top of our list.
Wine from a can is the latest trend, generating over 15 million in 2016. But is it just for stealth drinkers, or is it actually drinkable?
Where do you stand on canned wine?
We teamed up with noted wine expert Wissam Kawah to taste 4 of the most popular brands.
All right, we're going to start with perhaps what will be the toughest for you, because you're used to fanciness.
Fanciness all the way.
Our first can, Trader Joe's Simpler Wines. It sold out quickly after it was introduced, but luckily it's back in stock. The 4 packs are a summer drinking steal at $3.99.
It is Italian. The grape is Garganera. It's aged in stainless steel tanks.
We started out by uncorking a sparkling white.
What are you getting?
Yeast.
It is yeasty.
There's no oak on it, so it's going to be kind of lean and zippy.
Lean and zippy?
Lean and zippy. It's not bad. That's $1 well spent.
What? I did not expect this at all. Sommelier Sam has just dropped a bomb on me. You would take it to the beach.
In a heartbeat. It's zippy, it's fruit driven, it has a clean, simple finish, as it should.
Would you say it's precocious without being overbearing?
Yeah, absolutely.
The next canned wine we tasted, the We Are California Red Blend from Sonoma County, can be found online or at Total Wine & More, and steps up the price a little to $2.99 a can.
Fairly simple, doesn't have a lot going on.
I can tell that your hopes aren't that high for this blend.
It's not bad. You know?
It looks like a Coke,
It looks like a Coke,
and
yeah.
it drinks like a Cab.
Our third wine tasting, Underwood Pinot Gris, can be found at Bevmo and Total Wine & More. The can equals half a bottle and will run you $6.99.
Fruit flavors, right? Mm-hmm. I would say apple, pear, white cherry, white lily blossoms. Let's try it.
I don't want to use too many technical terms with you, but it's yummy.
Right? That's all that matters.
That's what matters.
That's all that matters. So,
if you had to describe it, what would you say?
Fruit forward, yeah. It has nice tones of minerality, chalk, crushed slate. It's good.
And since it's summer, you can't forget rosé.
We're going to talk about the House Rosé.
The House Rosé.
It's $5.99, and I believe that's enough for 2 glasses of wine.
House wine can also be found online and at Total Wine & More.
This is a lovely blend of Grenache and Syrah.
Are you going to do the Slurpee thing? I love it when you do that.
Have to.
That's my favorite.
Oh, there you go. Yes, good. This one's actually delicious.
How about the finish?
It's simple. It's clean, as it should be.
Much like the finish of this piece.
Cheers.
Cans up, pinkies down. Pack up your coolers with some canned wine on the top of the list.
One group that might be appreciating the portability of canned wine this weekend, parents whose kids drag them to the new Emoji movie. But before we judge, these little nuggets have become important communication tools. Lindsay Granger looks at the psychology of emojis on The Breakdown.
Emojis have taken over our phones, and this weekend, they're taking over the big screen.
This is such a load of...
No, go ahead. Finish that sentence.
A recent study says using emojis may even help maintain and enhance relationships. The pioneer of this study, Chatham University's Dr. Monica Reardon, has 3 benefits of using emojis more often. First up, it'll help you communicate effectively.
Text, you don't have gestures or facial expressions to clarify a message or to show our emotions. So his emojis actually do a really good job of representing a personality.
But make sure to clarify what the emoji means to you, like this dizzy symbol that many people use as a shooting star.
I'm an emoji. I've got to have some sort of purpose here.
A lot of times, these emojis act as almost inside jokes between 2 people.
Dr. Reardon's tip, the first time you use an emoji, send it with a sentence explaining its meaning.
Huh? What the heck?
Next, Emojis can make you more agreeable.
Emojis can actually do a really good job of making a sender appear happier, of indicating a joke or irony, or even softening a negative comment. Emojis are very playful by nature, so they make you seem like a much more positive person. Whenever you're in a bad mood, that's the person that you're going to talk to.
And finally, emojis make it easier to find love.
Match.com survey said that people have much greater success at finding a match for themselves when they use emojis regularly in their online messaging.
I gotta reply to Addie's text. What should I do?
Be chill.
What?
Send her an emoji.
People get to know you better on a much deeper level than they might have otherwise.
But be careful not to abuse and overuse. See our top 3 scenarios where using emojis could get you in trouble on thelisttv.com. The endless effects of emojis on The Breakdown.
Well, you may need the tired emoji to describe how exhausted you are with the kids home all summer. One super fun solution is to take them to one of the wonderful zoos across America. Ready to let your kids go wild? They'll feel right at home at one of these zoos. First up, Denver, Colorado.
Denver Zoo is a place where kids can come explore, connect with nature, be little scientists, and most importantly, become face-to-face with awesome animals.
Not to mention face-to-face and eye-to-eye with them. At Denver Zoo's up-close animal encounters, you're actually encouraged to feed the animals.
Oh, nice.
Next, we head to Omaha, Nebraska, where the winters are cold, but it's warm all year round in the Desert Dome, the world's largest indoor desert.
One thing we really strive to do with our exhibits here at the zoo is create this full immersion exhibit. And as you see when you walk through this building, you're surrounded by what a desert is.
Not into dry heat? They've got you covered, literally, with America's largest indoor rainforest.
Most people will never, ever make it to a real rainforest. So we wanted to show them a taste of what's out there in the world.
Next, we head to St. Louis, Missouri.
For over 100 years, the St. Louis Zoo has been recognized worldwide.
It's true. And just this year, USA Today readers chose the St. Louis Zoo as the best zoo in the country. And it cost zilch nada to get in. It's one of the only zoos in the country that's F-R-E-E.
We're going to the zoo today.
Finally, we head to Indianapolis, Indiana. The Indianapolis Zoo is for the birds. No, really, check out these beautiful macaws.
Come see Ace and his friends soar freely at the Indianapolis Zoo.
From taking flight to taking a swim or taking it easy, this place is a one-stop critter shop, as the Indianapolis Zoo is accredited as a zoo, aquarium, and a botanical garden.
Only at the Indianapolis
Zoo. Zigzagging your way through zoos across America.
And from zoos full of animals to a tank full of sharks. Shark Tank celebrates the companies the judges get behind, but what about the hopefuls who leave empty-handed? We found some businesses that got shunned by the sharks, but had the grit to hang in there and become successful anyway. It's on the lowdown.
Winning is all about resilience. Here are 3 companies who may not have gotten out of the tank with shark money, but they still outswam the sharks and became successful anyway. First up, the Smart Baker.
We are seeking $75,000 for a 25% stake in our company.
Husband and wife, Daniel and Stephanie Rensing, hit the tank to pitch their baking accessories like the cheat sheet apron and 3-tier cupcake stand. They got out of the tank with a win.
You gotta do it.
But it later fell through. These tough cookies persisted though, and now their products are sold at Michael's craft stores across the country. Next up, Zero Shoes. CEO Steven Sashin says today's footwear starts you off on the wrong foot.
That's why I developed Zero Shoes, original barefoot wear. Zero Shoes are a high-tech version of mankind's favorite footwear since 15,000 BC.
But the Sharks didn't take the bait.
Very well, you're dead to me. Run out of here with bare feet.
That would stop a lot of people in their tracks. But after the episode aired, thousands of new orders poured in, bringing them over the $7 million mark in sales. And finally, dating app Coffee Meets Bagel.
And we're the Kang sisters from San Francisco. Today, we're raising $500,000 in exchange for 5% equity in our company.
Sue, Aram, and Dawoon Kang created the app that sends guys up to 21 matches every day. Female users are only sent the men who like them. Unfortunately, the judges didn't swipe right on the idea.
Okay, I'm out.
I'm out.
Until shark Mark Cuban changed his mind and made the biggest offer in Shark Tank history.
Let me ask you a question. If I offered you $30 million for the company, would you take it?
I would not be taking it because we see this business growing as big as Match.com. And you know how much revenue they're generating? $800 million a year.
They turned it down? Well, it was a good move because they didn't give up any part of their company and have quadrupled their members. According to Forbes.com, they've raised more than $11.2 million. Outswimming the sharks on the lowdown. Get this, 40% of men snore, but only 24% of women snore. This guy has the rhythm of snoring down with the sleep version of Despacito. Plus, move over, slow cooker, crazy cool kitchen gadgets to make cooking a snap, and 5 things you never knew about Harry Potter. Stay tuned, there's more coming up on the list.
Well, it's time to say goodbye to July and hello to August already, and a whole new crop of movies to stream. A look at some of your favorites that are headed to Netflix, Amazon, and Hulu. It's on the hot list.
It's like I think about you every minute. It's like I can still feel you.
The first movie you can stream starting August 1st, Ghost.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Coming to Amazon Prime and Hulu, this 1990 PG-13 romantic fantasy stars Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, and Whoopi Goldberg.
Hello? I get a message from Sam.
The film, which was nominated for 5 Academy Awards, is about a man who dies but isn't quite ready for his soul to move away from the one he truly loves.
Oh, God.
Believe us, it's sweet. One family we know that loves ghosts, the Addams Family. They're at number 2.
There's nothing like it in the world.
That's for sure. Coming to Netflix August 1st, this PG-13 1991 comedy about an iconically creepy family of freaks stars Angelica Houston, Christina Ricci, and Christopher Lloyd.
I'm going to electrocute him.
But we're late for the charity auction.
Probably better to keep the younger members of your family away from the screen unless you want this to happen. Enough boo-hoo-hoo! Let's go to Hulu and get Clueless at number 3.
Hello, there was a stop sign.
I totally paused. This PG-13 comedy stars Alicia Silverstone. Basically think Legally Blonde, but set in high school.
2 very enthusiastic thumbs up. Fine holiday fun.
It also stars Paul Rudd in one of his first movies.
I'd like to see you have a little bit of direction.
I have direction.
Yeah, towards the mall.
Watch, enjoy, and proceed to impersonate Valley Girls with all your friends.
As if.
Best movie ever. And finally, a beautifully spun tale the whole family can watch together. Charlotte's Web is at number 4.
It's amazing.
This amazing 2006 G-rated adventure coming to Hulu August 1st stars a young Dakota Fanning and a group of farm animals you won't be able to resist.
Mom, let's go!
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
This movie is so sweet that even the rat and the spider are lovable.
You really are a handsome devil.
Admit it, that's impressive.
With the right words, you can change the world.
Seeing the classics through fresh eyes on the hot list.
Oh, Wilbur. Now, another kid's classic that hit the big screen was Harry Potter. Monday marks the 34th birthday of the witty wizard, so here are 5 things you didn't know about Harry Potter.
Mr. Potter, our new celebrity.
The story of how Harry Potter came to be is nothing short of magic. First thing you didn't know about Harry Potter, in 2012, Forbes announced that Rowling dropped off its billionaires list because she's given an estimated $160 million to charity. J.K. Rowling wrote the first books while she was a single mother on welfare.
Didn't think your mom and dad would leave you with nothing though, did you?
Next up, Emma Watson is so much like her smarty pants character, Hermione.
I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed. Or worse, expelled.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
Keeping her priorities in check, she not only memorized her own lines for the first movie, but everyone else's as well. In this screen test footage, you can see her mouthing Harry's lines.
A stone that may skull and stops you from dying.
The third thing you didn't know about the boy who lived, just like in the movies, each wand was actually created on site, and Daniel Radcliffe reportedly used around 60 to 70 wands during the filming. Maybe he should stop doing that. Next, you can grab your own wand at the film-based park at Universal Studios and become a wizard in Diagon Alley.
You can come to different windows, different shops within Diagon Alley,
and follow a map that shows you where there are special medallions on the ground, and each one of them has a spell.
Descendo.
Last up, you probably know Voldemort. Sorry, I mean he who must not be named, as the terrifying villain in the series.
Hold on your arm.
But you might not know that actor Ralph Fiennes had to wear tights underneath the robes of he who must not be named, and he says he eventually switched to garters instead, so that they wouldn't restrict his movement as much.
Underneath the robes, I have very nice garter belts.
Yep, definitely not so scary anymore. That's 5 things you didn't know about Harry Potter.
Well, from Hogwarts to other magical destinations, today's Buzz List, the best places to vacation in the middle of America.
That's right. The website purewow.com offered them up, and we picked our favorites from their list.
All right, here we go. At number 3, Denver, Colorado.
I love Denver. The Mile High City is known for its winter activities, but even better than skiing the slopes are all the gorgeous places to hike and bike when the weather's nice.
And just 10 miles west is Red Rocks, a beautiful open-air amphitheater where the biggest names in music perform regularly.
Yeah, it's legendary, and man, I'd love to catch a show there. At number 2, we're going to Canton, Ohio.
Now, it is best known as the home to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. It also features boozy attractions like wineries, breweries, and distilleries.
You know what? That sounds amazing.
Sounds right up my alley, right?
Yeah, mine too. But there are also family-friendly things to do as well, like the Beach Creek Gardens that has hiking trails, educational stations, even a butterfly house in the summer.
Well, that sounds lovely as well. And for the number 1 place to vacay in Middle America, we go to Michigan's Isle Royale National Park.
Located in the middle of Lake Superior, this spot's known for its 165 miles of trails. Lots to explore there.
That's right. You could also explore the whole collection of shipwrecks. Isle Royale is known for its scuba diving along with canoeing and kayaking.
It sounds like a blast. All of it does. But for the complete article of the best places to vacation in the middle of America, head on over to thelisttv.com.
And that's our Buzz List.
3 ways to win at life with The List. Know the next big thing. Do it yourself. Find great deals.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Get your next epic win. Watch The List.
In these divided times, there's one constant that bonds all humans. We love to eat. And if you're looking for some fun new ways to whip up some tasty new dishes, we found some gadgets to put pep in your prep on the tech list.
Look out, taste buds. Tech is tricking things up in the kitchen. At number 1, Instant Pot.
Whatever your food preference or tastes, Instant Pot can make family meals happen with the simple push of a button.
This pressure cooker prepares meals 70% faster than a slow cooker and can replace up to 7 commonly used kitchen appliances.
Replacing your slow cooker, rice cooker, food warmer, pressure cooker, steamer, sauté pan, and yes, even the yogurt maker.
The meal-making multitasker was made with 10 levels of safety protections, so hopefully even the biggest kitchen klutzes won't set off the smoke alarm. You can pick up an Instant Pot on Amazon for $130. At number 2, Chip Cookie Oven, a countertop gadget that wants to whip up delicious cookies in 10 minutes. It's kind of like an easy bake oven. You just load it up with dough, launch their app, and start baking. They even have a subscription service where they'll send you cookie pods every month, including more nutritious options.
What I also love is to start my day with a super healthy breakfast bar cookie. They've got fruits and nuts and grains and seeds. It's a really great way to start the day. Plus, it's so easy to make.
Also successfully crowdfunded, it's available to pre-order for $130. Plans are to ship in October. And at number 3, Rotomatic, a kitchen gadget designed to churn out fresh flatbreads and wraps. Just load it up with flour, water, maybe some spices, select a roast level and thickness, then Rotomatic will take it from there. You'll get 16 per fill at a rotor rate of 1 per minute.
But here's the best bit. It costs 5 cents to make a roti, and for eaters like me, it'll pay for itself in no time.
Well, you better be big into flatbread because this one costs $1,000. Talk about a lot of dough. For all the info on these gadgets, head on over to thelisttv.com. Convenient ways to cook on our tech list. Want to binge watch The List? Stream us on Roku. Access more trends, deals, and life hacks on TV's #1 streaming device. Add The List to your Roku now. On the next list, 1. Save big bucks on your new barbecue. What to buy in August to get the best deals. 2. Forget Trapper Keepers and pencil toppers. Get your kids teched up for back to school. And 3. Sweet on suds. Check out these bizarre dishes made with your favorite brew. All that on tomorrow's list.
Ever had to sleep next to someone who snores? It ain't fun, right? Well, turns out it can be. It's on the viral list. Despacito is blowing up the airwaves these days. In fact, it's so popular that people are now snoring to the tune of it. This snoring connoisseur is Raul Amador Marquez, and his wife has been recording his snores for 4 years. She and her nephew edited this video together, and it's going crazy viral on the YouTube channel Viral Magazine. Send this to the snorer in your life and check out more Despacito parodies on thelisttv.com. We promise it won't put you to sleep. Waking up to a viral hit on the viral list.
My favorite part of the video is the title. They call their remix Ronquidito, playing off the Spanish word for snore.
I didn't know you were bilingual.
You should be impressed.
I am very impressed.
Yes, the translator app is awesome. Thanks for watching, everybody.
See you again soon.